Hey there, this is Greg from LOVESEATMARRIAGE.COM. You're listening to Kissing. I'm feeling really inspired by the 10-day challenge, day 7, over at OneFleshMarriage.com. So, I'm going to blog about everything most men know about great kissing. I grew up a non-believer. One of the fringe benefits of my ignorance was that I was quite promiscuous when it came to kissing. I couldn't count the girls I had made out with in high school, and now I'm very ashamed of that past. What it leaves me with is a ton of confusion. I think I'm a great kisser, and my wife may say otherwise. I know for certain that by body language and reactions of the girls of my past that I was a decent kisser with the majority of them. Recently, my wife has let me know that we don't kiss well together. Our styles don't mesh well together. We agree that it is something we both want to put effort into, getting to a place where it becomes a mutually fulfilling, intimate activity in our relationship. I relate to this by knowing that for me, a day without sex with my wife makes me miserable. So it hurts me deeply to know that our kissing styles conflict, enough that I leave her unfulfilled in that aspect of our relationship. At first, when I contemplated it, I felt as if we were dancing and she's trying to lead while I'm trying to lead. Do I need to lead? No, I'll let her lead. So we tried a little kissing. At first, she let me know I was moving too fast and should take my time. So at a later date, I took my time, and it felt like I wasn't responding and was moving a little too slow and not doing anything, as I was deliberately hesitating to not rush her. Then at a later date, I took the lead back, and I tried to move faster, and I was moving too fast. Ah! Last week we were shopping, and we had the strangest fight. It was short, but man was I frustrated. She said, "Thank you for helping me shop. You're a big help, and I really appreciate you." And then after some other brief dialogue between, she said, "You really slow me down when we shop. You become withdrawn and seem upset." And then I was. I thought really hard about the facts from my perspective. I suggested to her that I withdraw to avoid talking too much while she's trying to concentrate. My wife is a couponer, and she takes her shopping pretty seriously. So while I'm with her, I try to stick to her plan and be a vigilant helper. I told her that if she was doing something I like for me, like sex, I would be upset if she were not connected and involved with me during that time. In other words, if she started rattling off a shopping list in the middle of lovemaking, it would diminish the moment. I also told her that she walks behind me when I'm pushing the cart and tries to lead me from behind. I can't read her mind, so I perpetually slow down until she lets me know where to go. Wait a second, did God just smash me in the face? I just said I'm being led from behind. Is my promiscuous kissing past dictating how to pleasure my wife? Am I trying to force my past pleasures with others into our intimacy? Is she trying to force her past pleasures with others into our intimacy? Is God perpetually slowing us down until we know where we are to be pushing our cart? I now know what was happening is that she was super grateful for the act, but that my attitude made her miserable while she experienced my giving. Once I understood that, I thought it would be like being pleasured by my wife while she seemed preoccupied, or even worse, angry, or crying. Gosh, I'd probably be pretty hurt by her lack of attention. What I discovered was that we need to be engaged with each other and not mentally disconnected when being intimate, even if it's grocery shopping. Now, I need to bring this back to the kissing. I just can't seem to not lead my wife. God did not build me that way. So how can I lead in a way that pleases her and fulfills her needs, whether that be shopping or kissing? When it comes to sex, ladies can find a wealth of free information through free blogs or magazines. There are tons of both Christian and secular advice about how to fulfill your man's sexual needs, and likewise. Believe me, I know, because since I do shop with my wife, I look at all the magazine covers while we're standing in the checkout line. When I look for kissing advice, all I can find is that if he doesn't make you tingle, next! I think this is really bad. Yes, it is true. Sex is the goal in my male brain for kissing, but I am willing to kiss for hours to get there. Is that bad? I like kissing too. So I beg you ladies out there to assist me to begin compiling a wealth of information about how a man can kiss his wife in a way that makes her want to have sex. It seems to me that this is how God designed it to work. So go ahead, give me your play-by-play of Kissing 101. Let Lisa and I know what you think by commenting at LOVESEATMARRIAGE.com. Follow us on Twitter to be kept up to date on new blog posts and fresh audio blogs as soon as we upload them by engaging us at twitter.com/LVSTMRRG. Like us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/LoveSeatMarriage.